Nick the Great and the Crunchy Christmas. I, Nick the Great, am a detective. I do important things. Today I was doing something important. I was shoveling snow. My dog Sarge was chasing snowflakes. Suddenly I heard a jingle sound. Annie was coming up our walk with her dog Fang. Fang had a belt on his collar and an elf hat on his head. Doesn't Fang look cute? Annie said, just like a giant elf. Sarge looked at me. I looked at Sarge. We both knew that all the bells and elf and jingle in the world could not make Fang look cute. Fang looked hungry. Fang is not a happy elf. Annie said, this was not good news. Every year, 2 weeks before Christmas, Fang gets a Christmas card from his mother in the mail. Annie said, it is now a week before Christmas, and Fang has not received his card. Perhaps she didn't send it, I said. Would a mother forget Fang? Annie said. I need the Great. Wish I could. I need your help to find the card. Annie said. I have to shovel snow, I said. Fang sat down and glared at me. I, Nick the Great, was thinking it was the holiday season. It was not a good idea for a giant elf to be unhappy. I will take your case, I said. Wait here. I went into my house. I wrote a note to my mother. I went outside. I spoke to Annie. The mailman leave your mail in your mailbox, right? Most of the time, Annie said. Sometimes he dropped it on the ground near the mailbox. Why does he do that? Sometimes Fang is so happy to see the mailman that he runs out of the house to greet him. The mailman dropped the mail and fled. I, Nick the Great, knew exactly how the mailman felt. I said, then what? Fang ran after the mailman. They both disappeared. I ran out to get the mail, so there is no chance for anybody else to take the mail? No chance, Annie said. We must go to your mailbox and look for clues, I said. Annie, Fang, Sarge, and I walked through the snow. It was crunchy under our feet. Are you missing any other mail? I asked. No, Annie said. I walked up to Annie's mailbox. It was so stuffed. The piece of mail was picking out. I guess that today mail came while I was at your house, Annie said. I started to open the mailbox. Watch out! Annie yelled. It was too late. What must have been the largest single-day collection of a holiday catalog. Every million to one address landed on me. This was not going to be an easy case. How long have you been getting this catalog? I said. For about 8 weeks. I collect them, Annie said. I haven't had a chance to read most of them yet, but Last year I counted 1,999 things that you could buy. I, Nick the Great, did not want to know what any of them were, but the catalog could be a clue. I need to see the catalog. That came last week, I said. About the time that the bank card should have arrived. My catalog are all mixed up, Annie said. They're in my room. Annie thanked Sarge and I went to Annie's room. One whole side of it was covered with catalog. This was going to be a long day. I walked over to pick up a catalog. I started to look at the page and the envelope fell out. I picked it up. This looks like your hunting bill, I said. Didn't you miss in getting it? Annie shivered. It never addressed to me or Fang, so it doesn't count. I flipped through more the page. A postcard fell out. It was addressed to Fang, but I, the Great, did not think that Fang would want to see it. It was a reminder from the vet for Fang to come in for his shot. I picked up another catalog. I found 3 envelopes in that one. I spoke to Annie. I have solved your case. Oh, great, Annie said. So where is the Fang's card? Solving is one thing, finding is another, I said. The card must be somewhere in your catalog. A lot of your mails got stuck inside them. I hope that we won't have to look at 1,999 things before he finds the card. Annie and I looked at the catalog. After another Fang sniffed each one. Some of the catalog was for dogs. Christmas food for dogs. Christmas toys for dogs. Christmas clothes for dogs. Such must be on a mailing list. Envelope kept dropping out, but no word from Mrs. Fang. At last, I said, I have not solved this case. I need a clue. Do you still have the old card Fang got from his mother? Fang got... oh yes, Fang saved me. And he said, here are the one from the last 3 years. I looked at the card. The one from the first year was tiny. It said, Merry Christmas from Mother Fang. May you eat a lot of doggy bones and grow. The card must have worked. The card from the second year was bigger. It said, Merry Christmas from Mother Fang. Are you eating your bones, son? A bone a day to keep the vet away. The third card was even bigger. It said, Merry Christmas from Mother Fang. Where you bodies in the snow, don't go out when it turns below. Eat those bones and grow. Mrs. Fang is such a bossy mother. Mrs. Fang is such a bossy mother, Annie said. She knew Fang's love bond anyway. Let me get this started, I said. Fang is happy to get this card. Oh yes, Annie said. On Christmas Day, he jumped up on my lap. I read him the card. He listened to every word. He jumped up on your lap, I said. On his snuggles, Annie said. Maybe that's a clue. Maybe that's a miracle. I said. The Great was thinking. The card got bigger each year. So this year's card must be the biggest yet. It should be easy to find. Who else was here last week when the mail came? I said. Rosamond and her 4 cats, Annie said. She was looking for a catalog. Did you get one? Yes, and I gave it to her. Aha! So Rosamond has one of your catalog. I must go to her house. So then I left. We crunched our way to Rosamond's house. On her front door, there was a big card with a poem and a picture of a cat with a red cape. Santa Claus made my cat to a second and a white bird. I could tell that Rosamond was going to have a very strange Christmas. I knocked on the door. Rosamond answered. You are just in time to help me decorate my cat tree, she said. So then I walked inside. The tree was in the middle of the living room. There were tuna fish cans painted red and green, hanging from its old of cats. Rosamond cat were sitting in the tree. On the bottom, the third branch was a super hat. On the next branch was a big hat. On the next branch was a plain hat. On the top branch was a little hat. He had a ribbon from around his neck with a star hanging from it. Rosamond smiled. Little hat is the star of my tree. A fine choice, I said. I have come to see your catalog. Here it is, Rosamond said. I flipped through the page. What are you looking for? Rosamond asked. A big Christmas card from Fang's mother to Fang, but it is not in here. Stop, Rosamond said. You want to find it in a catalog? Rosamond laughed. Then she said, I didn't find something that I think it's a telephone bill. I will give it to Annie, I said. Pretty soon she will have no heat on and no phone serve, only catalog. So then I walked toward the door. Wait, my tree isn't finished, Rosamond said. It looks finished to me, I said. I wish you and your cat a Merry Christmas. So then I handed it for home. I had to think about the case. Pancake helped me think. At home, I made potato pancake. I eat them every Chanukah. Happy Chanukah, Sarge, I said. I gave Sarge his card and a bone. Sarge wagged his tail. He snipped the card and started to eat the bone. Crunch, munch, crunch. You are having a crunchy Chanukah, I said. Do you know what I wanted for the holiday? Sarge looked up. Clues, I said. I was thinking, do I have any? I knew a lot of bands, but were they clues? I knew that Fang's card was big. I knew that were Fang's greeted the mailman. He dropped the mail and ran for his life. Knew that Annie had a strong laugh. Forget that one. I knew that Rosamond had the world's strangest Christmas tree. Forget that one too. I knew that Mrs. Fang was a bossy mother. She gave after Fangs to eat bones. But Bones loved Bones away anyway. I looked at Slot. He kept making a crunching sound with his bone. Was he trying to tell me something? He was! He knew what I had to do to solve this case. He knew that I, Nate the Great, had to think like a dog. I did not want to do that, but I had to find the card. Come, I said to Sarge. Sarge and I rushed back to Annie's house. It was hard to do. The snow was getting deeper and deeper. I handed the telephone bill to Annie. Then I said, there is a clue in the Fang's old Christmas card. Each year the card got bigger, but that's not the clue. Each year Mrs. Fang got bossier. She said stronger the message for Fang to eat bones. That's a clue. So where is this your message? And as I, Nate the Great, say that Fang has it. Fang? Yes, he found that envelope on the ground next to the mailbox. And you look at Fang. I knew you were a very smart dog, she said. But I didn't know that you knew how to read. He doesn't, I said, but he knows how to sniff and to hide things. Tell me, does he have a favorite hiding place? Yes, somewhere in the backyard. Annie said, follow me, I said. Annie, Fang, and Sarge followed me to the backyard. It was covered with snow. There was no trail. No for a hump or bump in the snow, I said. I might he covered up hump or bump of or the dirt where Fang dug. I see one over there, Annie said. We must dig there, I said. Annie and I started to dig. Fang had Sarge watch it. Where are we digging? Annie asked. Why are we digging? Annie asked. Isn't that what dogs do? I stared at Annie. Dig, I said. Annie and I dug up a bowl, a shoe, and a big, thick, soggy envelope. Hey, it has Fang's name on it, Annie said. She handed it to Fang. Fang tore open the envelope. There was a bond inside, with a card tied to it. It said, "Merry Christmas from Mother Fang." Eat! I ate. I need the grit to say that every year Mrs. Fang told Fang to eat the bones. Her message got stronger. At last she said Fang a real bone. It might have come on the day when the Fang greeted the mailman. The mail fell to the ground. Fang sniffed the envelope. He knew what was inside. He ran off with it buried in the dirt. Then the snow covered it. We uncovered it. Now Fang will have a crunchy Christmas. Case solved. Annie looked at Fang. You a naughty elf. You made us look for the card. Look for the card. And you were hiding in the all this time. Annie looked at me. Maybe this is what elves do at Christmas time. No, I said. This is what dogs do all the time. How did you figure that out? Annie asked. I need the grit. Had to think like a detective, I said. I turned to leave. This was the last time I would take a case for a giant elf. Gigantic elf. An elf who did not need me in the first place. An elf who already knew what it took me 3.5 hours to find out. Suddenly, the elf dropped his phone. Maybe he knew that Christmas was not until next week. He rushed up to me. He started to lick me. He jingled while he licked. He sang "Happy Holidays," and he's saying, "I'm hungry," I said. Gifted the hard-working elf an extra bone so he can save his mother for Christmas. Sarge and I started to walk away. Fang will love you forever, Annie said. Sarge and I walked faster. We headed home. Snow was still falling. 3.5 hours of it to shovel. Maybe it would melt in if I waited a month. Sarge and I went up our walk. Candle was shining in the window. It was time for one more card. Happy holiday to everyone from Nate the Great and Sarge. The end.